Good morning, everybody. I am feeling so much better after a proper night's sleep. As some of you will have noticed, I wanted to talk more about marketing without social media, but have been slightly kicked back by finishing my book, my first draft of my book, which is done, tick, off to the beta readers, and Una having a bit of a cold, which gave her a bit of a rubbish night's sleep a couple of nights ago. But she slept through the night last night, and I am here for it to come and finally tell you all about what I am doing with this mini course, because this mini course, morning, people logging on to Instagram, this mini course is so needed and something that you guys have all been talking to me about and saying to me about for months now. Morning, Vic, months and months, that you are sick of social media, that you don't want to be glued to social media anymore, that you don't want to be beholden to it, that it freaks you out. If you're just starting your business, the idea that you're even having to build an audience on it is really stressful. Morning, Lorraine. That this is something that you don't want to be a big part of your life or your business, and yet you feel like you have to. And I am here today and every day to tell you, you don't. You do not have to rely on social media for your marketing. There are lots of other ways to promote what you do without needing to be on social media all of the time. So what I wanted to talk about today was 10 reasons that I share actually in the welcome introduction to the mini course that I'm launching, which I'll explain more about. 10 reasons why it's probably healthy and probably a good idea to stop relying on social media quite so much for your marketing. Morning, Aisling. If anyone's got any questions at any point about marketing without social media and any things that I'm saying or any of the suggestions that I'm making, like, please just let me know in the chat, in the comments. I'm very happy to answer your questions. That's the joy of going live. I'm not a YouTube video. I'm actually here talking to you. Just to let you know then at the beginning, the mini course is 4 weeks across November. We start Monday the 1st of November, and it's all pre-recorded content dropped out across 4 weeks, teaching you the practical steps of how to market without social media. It's not just the theory, it's actually how to do it, how to start taking action and do something else with your time. If you took a couple of hours out of what you're spending on social media right now and put it into something else, what could that look like and how can that be effective? So we start, like I say, it's all pre-recorded, so you'll be able to watch or listen to it at any time. And then what I'm going to do is each week I'm going to do a live. Hi, let me know if you are watching on Facebook. Click on the link, the StreamYard link, so I can see who it is that's saying hello, or just let me know who it is. What I will do each week during the mini course is do a live Q&A to answer any questions that you have. Morning, Disha. Any questions that you have about the content that I have landed with you. Morning, Ellie. So that you can actually bust through any of the mindset blocks, any of the wobbles, any of the, I kind of get it in theory, but I don't really know how to do it. And I can help you. And actually, we can help you. The whole point of this for me, and I'm enthusiastic and over enthused about the whole thing, is that I want to create a whole movement with this. This is something that you guys have been saying you want, and I want to get 100 of us. Like, I'm committed to keep going and keep talking about this for the next few weeks, to get 100 of us really saying, this is it. I am sick of how much time social media is taking, and I'm going to cover other reasons I think we should step away from it. I want to market my business in a way that feels healthier and more well-rounded and aligns with my values a little bit more, rather than feeling I need to be on this platform or these platforms all the time, getting all the hearts on Instagram on that one. So if you've got any questions about the mini course, let me know. I've got a link in my bio. I've put links everywhere, so you should be able to find it. It's on the banner on my website if you head there if you need it. And if you've got any questions about it, drop into the direct messages and we can have a chat. Morning, Claire. So let's whiz through. I'm not going to go into it in huge great detail. 10 hopefully extremely compelling reasons why I think it's really good to stop relying on social media. First up, if you are relying on social media for all of your marketing, you are building your business on someone else's land. We don't own this stuff here. This could get pulled down tomorrow. You don't own the contact details of the people that follow you. You aren't in control of what they do with it, and it could just disappear, or you could get blocked or banned or any of those things. Do you really want to spend all your time and energy building a business which someone else can pull the plug on? I personally don't. That's really freaky. Disha, lovely. Vicky, such a great course. Need of the hour. I think so, Disha. It's just absolutely been screaming at me, which is why I've been working up to talking about this. So don't build your business entirely on someone else's land. It's not healthy. It's not clever. We need to diversify. Secondly, you are increasingly with social media having to pay to be seen. Social media, and we'll come on to this, getting all the hearts on this on Instagram as well. Social media is a business. Morning, Anne. It's a business, and increasingly what they want you to do, the owners of these social media channels, is pay to get in front of the people that apparently already say they love you and want to see your stuff. So I know you feel frustrated that you're not getting seen by people, but that's because Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, any of these platforms really want you to be paying to be seen by people. And so what happens then, my third reason, is that what happens is you end up spending more and more time on the platform all the time to actually see less and less results. You keep checking your analytics and you're like, God, only 17% of the people that are following me actually saw the content that I just posted. How depressing is that? So don't build your business on someone else's land. Increasingly, you're having to pay to be seen, and there's loads of ways you can market yourself that do not cost you. And thirdly, you are having to spend more and more time for less and less results because of the way social media is set up. Basically, it's the attention economy here. They want you to spend loads of time on the platform. So it actually is engineered so that you do spend more time commenting, liking, and hanging out and watching and scrolling so that they can put more adverts in front of you, basically. Morning, Jen. So that's 3 good reasons. Let's keep going. 4th reason, algorithms change all the time, part of you not being in control. If algorithms change, you might one day think, I am nailing it on Instagram at the moment. It's going really well, getting seen, getting loads of likes, getting loads of comments. It's going fabulously. And then the next day, bing, algorithm has changed. You've no idea how, you've got no idea why. Even within Instagram and Facebook, sometimes they don't seem to actually understand how the algorithm works. I kind of think it's just the computers doing their own thing because it's got so clever and so layered now. And suddenly you're not being seen anymore. So that again is super frustrating. So that's 4 reasons. The 5th reason, let's be honest, if we're looking at all this paid for and time and attention economy, social media companies, and I know I'm saying this on one, so maybe they'll cut me off at some point. Social media companies aren't kind, benevolent, charitable, altruistic organizations. Like, really be honest. They are there to make money from you and your attention and the data that you're giving them and the data that all of your users are giving them. So is this really somewhere that we want to keep pumping our time and attention? And I know, because they're very good at it, that they keep our attention, but there are other ways to reach people that don't keep feeding these kind of nasty, hungry beasts. 6th reason then, it's not sustainable to do your entire business and all of your marketing on social media for the reasons that we've just covered. It's you have to keep spending more and more time, see less and less results, keep up with algorithms, keep feeding the hungry beast because that's how it's built. That's not sustainable. And I know for a lot of you, if you're building a health-based business, you actually want to have a healthier life. A lot of you wouldn't probably use much social media if you really had a choice in the matter, or which you do, by the way. You actually don't want to be doing that. And it's not sustainable to be constantly glued to your phone and checking all your data to build a business or to live your life. And I don't want you to feel burned out, which is what a lot of people have moved away from. They don't want to feel burned out or disillusioned by their job. They want to feel really in love with it, which is why I'm going to be showing you on this mini course all the other ways that there are to market your business that don't involve something that feels quite relentless, really. That's 6 reasons. 7th reason. Social media, morning, Hannah. Social media is affecting our brains negatively. Now, social media is obviously new technology, really, but I think what we are seeing, morning, Katie, I think what we are starting to see, and some of the whistleblowers are obviously realizing and releasing this information, Facebook, Instagram, realizing themselves, social media is affecting our brains quite negatively. And we are, I think, all starting to really realize what it is like to be glued to our phone and how it affects us. I took 2 months off social media over the summer, and I was like a different person when I wasn't comparing myself all the time to everybody else, getting all the hearts and the love on that one, and wasn't constantly looking at what everyone else was doing, talking myself down, looking at everyone else's wonderful life, thinking that I was no good at things all the time, time. I could actually have freedom. I was present with my family. I could actually create things and feel and plan ahead. It was amazing. So, and I'm someone with fairly robust mental health. If you don't have quite so robust mental health, using social media all the time or feeling you have to use it all the time is not really going to be a healthy place for your mind to be going. And I think we're probably going to keep seeing more and more of this data coming out as well. So that is my 7th reason, which I think is a fairly good, compelling one for you as well. Social media is affecting our brains quite negatively. 8th reason then, there are better ways to market yourself than using social media. Actually more effective ways. If we're looking at like exchange, time for money, time for return on investment, there are more effective ways than doing our marketing all on social media. Thank you so much for all the hearts. I love that on Instagram. It's such a good function. If you have a finite amount of time, which we all have, let's be honest, we've all got other stuff going on. A lot of you are side hustling this or doing it alongside a full-time job. You don't have acres of time to do this. Or even if you do, if you're using a few hours of your day to market and promote your business and get clients, why would you be spending time on something that isn't as effective as 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 20, 30 other different methods that are more effective? Literally makes no sense at all. It's simply because at the moment it's so addictive and we're led to believe that everybody's doing it and we have to do it. That's not true. So there are more effective ways, there are better ways to market yourself away from social media that you are neglecting right now. And that's what I want to just turn your head back onto and help you focus on a little bit more. Reason number 9 then. These platforms are going to die at some point. Hello, MySpace. There's lots of us putting lots of time and attention into these lovely platforms, but one day they're going to die and no one's going to want to be on them and they're going to be out of fashion and not cool. And however funky you think TikTok is right now, one day no one will ever use it again or it will disappear. So again, it's that idea of building your business on someone else's land. Morning, Ella. Don't build your business on something that might just become defunct overnight and that people fall out of love with. You need to build a much stronger business and a much stronger marketing strategy that isn't reliant on the popularity of a social media platform, because I think that will come and go naturally. And we've seen that happen with ones before. Finally, then, 10th reason. Morning, Eva. 10th reason. Your ideal customers might not actually be on social media. If your ideal customers are not on social media, why the hell are you here? And even if your ideal customers do use social media, they don't use it exclusively. It's not the only place that they get in their information. It's not the only place they make buying decisions. They are putting their head and their attention in lots of different places. So if you're only using one channel where they're showing up, you're missing all the other places where you could be in front of them. So really you need to tune back into, and that's something that I've covered in the welcome modules for the course, where are your ideal customers? Where are they hanging out? And if actually they don't spend a lot of time on social media, and a lot of my clients say that to me, actually my ideal customers aren't on social media very much. Great. Well, that means don't spend too much of your time on social media, or don't spend any of your time on social media if you don't want to. So those are my top 10 reasons to stop relying on social media. I will whiz through them again just in case you missed any. Firstly, you are building your business on someone else's land. Not clever. Secondly, you are having to pay to be seen. You don't have to. There's loads of free ways to market yourself. Thirdly, you have to keep spending more and more time for less and less results. That's just how it's set up. Morning, Lizzie. Fourthly, algorithms change. That's super frustrating. You think you've nailed it? Suddenly it's changed. Fifth, social media companies are not kind, benevolent organizations. So do we really want to be supporting them? Sixth, it's not sustainable to keep marketing yourself like this. It feels really hard and relentless. I don't want that for you. I want marketing to be something fun and enjoyable in your business, and it can be. Seventh, it is affecting your brain negatively. You are a healthy person. You want to stay a healthy person. Let's make your marketing keep you a healthy person. Eighth reason, there are much more effective ways to market your business than using social media. That's what I want you to focus on with the mini course. Ninth, social media can just die a death knell at any point. It'll go out of fashion. These platforms aren't around forever. So we need to be building something much stronger with our marketing beyond that. And 10th, your ideal customer might not be here anyway. So why the hell are you spending so much time here? I hope that is super compelling. My mini course, the doors are open now. Morning, Amy. the mini course, the doors are open now. We start on Monday, the 1st of November. There's already lots of little videos for you to watch in there if you want to dive straight in, teaching you about how to get started, how to get most of the course. We have a lovely community that's not in a Facebook group, so come and check that out as well. And like I say, I want this to be a real movement, a real revolution for how we're marketing our businesses. I want 100 wellness practitioners that are sick of where social media is making their minds and their business go to sign up and join me, so I can teach you all the practical steps to market your business in another way that doesn't rely on social media. You can still use it, but there's so much other stuff that you can be doing that you are missing out on right now. So if you've got any questions, drop me a message. I will be popping back on, and I'm going to be talking about the 4 different pillars that I'm covering during the course over some more lives over the next few weeks as well. Morning, Mary. So any other questions about the mini course or marketing or social media or anything else, please let me know. Come and chat to me. I love having all the chats, and I will see you all again very soon.